And where there is envy, there is every kind of evil practice. Pinakamasamang maramdaman, inggit. Ang kasunod, selos. Pag merong kanyan, maaga kang mamamatay. O buhay ka man, hindi ba lusog ang katawan mo? Hindi masaya ang iyong buhay. Detoxify your mind from pride. Pagka proud ka, you're afraid. Because gusto mo ma-maintain yung pride mo. Natatakot kang matalo, natatakot kang madaig, maungusan, natatakot kang makita ang iyong kahinaan dahil hindi ka na magiging proud. Malaking amoy ang pride. The less pride you have, the more free you are. Kaya ang taong proud, hirap na hirap i-maintain yung kanyang kalagayan para siya manatiling proud. 1 John 2:16, the pride of life comes not from the Father, but from the world. So alamin natin, hindi yan galing sa Panginoon. Bakit mo entertainin sa iyong buhay? How else do you nourish your mind? Be optimistic. Be positive. Napipili naman eh. You can be negative, but you can also be positive. Why choose to be miserable? Why choose to be negative? Why choose to be kontrabida? Romans 8:28, we know that God is always at work for the good of people, of everyone who loves Him. So meron kang isang pangarap na hindi natuloy, meron kang gustong nabigo, meron kang hinahangad na hindi naging sayo. Pag nagtitiwala ka sa Diyos, i-quote mo ang Romans 8:28. I don't understand it, I don't even agree with it, but because I love God, then what is happening in my life was allowed by God for my own good. And I will hold on to that, and I will believe that, and I will have peace. Yan ang tinatawag na positive thinking, na scripture-based. Kasi sinabi, kung mahal mo ng Diyos, lahat ng papayagan niya maganap sa iyo, yun na ikakabuti mo. Kahit hindi mo naiintindihan agad. Kahit yung kabaligtaran, ang gusto mo sanang mangyari. Pero dahil mahal mo ang Diyos, hindi niya papayagan na yung hindi best ang mangyari sa iyo. Yung palang gusto mo, hindi yun ang best. Hindi mo lang alam. So we have already said, rest and relax. That's very important. Sinabi natin kanina, main focus ng ministry ni Lord, yung bigyan tayo ng full life. May kakambal yun, itong Matthew 11:28 to 29. If you are tired from carrying heavy burdens, come to me and I will give you rest. Take the yoke I give you, put it on your shoulders, and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble, and you will find rest. So you see, again, Jesus goes back to a full life, a restful life. Pag i-define natin, ano ba talaga ang ministry ni Jesus? Liban sa iligtas tayo sa kabilang buhay. Iyon ay bigyan tayo ng masagana, tahimik, payapa, at relaxed na buhay dito sa lupa. Yun ang ministry niya. This is the ministry of Jesus. This must be the ministry of Christians. But if you will behave like the Pharisees, how can anyone relax? Pag lagi ka nagja-judge, lagi ka nakabantay sa kasalanan ng iba, usig ka ng usig, bungkal ka ng bungkal ng mga itinatago ng tao, who can relax? They cannot and you cannot. Therefore, hindi work ni Jesus yan. Dapat restful. Ang behavior natin yung nagbibigay sa atin ng maximum rest and also to people who are near us. Hindi nakakapagod kang kasama. Nakakailang kang kasama kasi sakal ang kasama mo, hirap na hirap. Performing because you're expecting perfection. How can you relax when you're trying to be perfect? How can you relax when people are forced to be like perfect in your presence? Kaya dapat ang tao marunong mag-control ng kanyang mga sariling kilos para hindi lang siya, pati kapwa niya, rested. According to scientific findings, your body cells obey your brain.